Hi there, I'm Professor Seth Frey, and before we get into how to code, we should think about why we code. Uh, there's lots of reasons for that, and we'll go through them one by one. But first, let's think about let's get into what code is. Just for a second, code is a way of giving instructions to computers. It's amazing because logic is normally something that just happens in your head without any implications or effects on reality. Code is a way of making logic do things in the world. And that's pretty neat. That's something you ought to be a part of and literate in. If you really want the best, most fun introduction to what code is, I'd encourage you to Google Paul Ford, What is Code? It'll point you to an award-winning article that's a lot of fun, super long, very worth getting all the way through. So, first reason to code that you're going to tend to hear, get a job. Yeah, sure, it'll help you get a job. You can't leave this course and legitimately say you know how to code on a resume if this is your only coding course you've taken. You're going to have to invest a little bit more than this course to be able to say that and still be honest to a potential employer. But this course, hopefully, ideally, really does get you on the path towards that. And then if that's your main motivation to code, that's great. My motivation for teaching you is less to help you get a job. That's going to be a great side effect. But really what I'm passionate about, what makes me excited about teaching this course for you is giving you access to new ways of thinking. College is all about collecting new tools of thought. And the more tools of thought you have, the bigger you are. So you're used to these artificial dichotomies. There's left brain and right brain. There's artistic types and there's rational logical types. In my mind, that's all a myth. There's a huge amount of rationality and system and method and craft in what we think of as art. Just like there's a huge amount of creativity and creative leaps in the stuff we think of as code or rational and math and all that stuff. So by breaking down that dichotomy, not just culturally, but in yourself, by recognizing yourself as someone who can access both of those parts of themselves, who can take one problem and turn on each way of looking and look at a problem in as many ways as possible, with as many tools of thought as possible, you become the best possible version of yourself. I totally firmly believe that. And because of how sort of mystifying and terrifying, how much we exclude ourselves from code, the more people I can give access to that other kind of more daunting way of looking at things, the more I feel like I'm serving you. There is a third reason to learn code, a third in my view, which is going to be it's everywhere. Your phone is full of it. Your entirely daily experience is mediated by it. And the more you can go under the hood, the more literate you are in your own society, in how technology is steering you towards a path, and in what's reasonable to expect a company to do, and in protecting your rights, in giving you rights in the first place. The more you know, the better a citizen you can be in this reality, in this new reality. Why code? Yeah, sure, it'll help you get a job if you stick with it. It'll give you access to a new way of thinking and new versions of yourself, and it'll make you a more literate citizen in today's very complex, technologized world. So with that grounding, with that sort of motivation in place, maybe you'll have more sense of what we're doing the rest of the term.